Welcome back to the channel. Watch the video until the end, leave a like and subscribe to the channel to support us. Is it possible for 700 million stars to just disappear? And why do other objects appear out of nowhere? Scientists are facing what seems to be an unsolvable enigma. Comparing with stellar catalogs from the last 100 years has shown that certain stars have disappeared without leaving traces of supernovae or other events that could explain their disappearance. Equally mysterious is the sudden appearance of objects that, according to current astronomical knowledge, should not exist. We wonder, have scientists made a mistake? Are we facing a completely new phenomenon in the field of astrophysics, or do these objects come from a parallel world? It might seem absurd to imagine a large number of stars just disappearing, but this phenomenon is so mysterious that a special research project has been established to investigate the inexplicable disappearance and reappearance of stars and other objects. VASCO, Vanishing and Appearing Sources During a Century of Observations, is the acronym for this research program, which has compared over 600 million objects collected in stellar catalogs of about 100 years. We humans map the universe, name the stars, observe them, and study them. Throughout this process, various sky maps and stellar catalogs have been created. When astronomers noticed there were significant differences between the catalogs, it turned out a large number of stars had simply disappeared, while other objects had appeared. But stars don't just disappear. For years, researchers have meticulously compared stellar records and observation catalogs from a century ago, and the findings have become increasingly alarming. About 100 stars have been swallowed by space and have not reappeared. Countless stars disappear temporarily only to mysteriously become visible again, while completely new ones appear without having previously undergone the process of star birth. By directly comparing the United States Naval Observatory's catalog with the latest data from Pan-STARRS in Hawaii, another 150,000 candidates emerged that were once present but could not be observed by Pan-STARRS. These objects all had one thing in common. They were redder in color and had larger proper motions compared to most other objects in the Naval Observatory's catalog. After visually examining about 24,000 of these candidates, the VASCO team found about 100 points in space that were visible in the red spectrum only at a single moment. But what does this mean? Were these objects not stars at all? Or is it an unknown phenomenon? Who would have thought that there could be such unusual explanations for the disappearance of stars? Before examining the most incredible theories, let's take a look at the classical approaches used by scientists to explain the seemingly sudden disappearance of stars and other objects in the universe. Stars are normally born in rapidly rotating dust disks and have a lifespan that varies depending on their type and brightness. The processes of birth and death of stars are now well described mathematically and physically. Depending on the mass of the star, they can lose their brightness and become invisible or explode in a brilliant supernova. The most massive stars, during their final phase, expel almost all their residual mass into the universe, dispersing a mix of gas and matter that can become fine dust or gas clouds. These materials are what can accumulate to give life to new stars. In place of the original star remains a black hole or a rapidly rotating neutron star. Less massive stars, on the other hand, can maintain their shape and mass at the end of their life. Their internal combustion mechanisms simply run out, and these stars continue to drift in the universe as cooled stars. If stars suddenly disappear from maps, one would expect them to have exploded or simply lost their light. However, both events would leave observable traces for astronomers, but this is not the case for the disappeared stars observed in the VASCO project, which disappeared much before they had the age to become supernova or to darken completely. Scientists have proposed some explanations for this phenomenon. One possible explanation is that some objects might be temporarily obscured by black holes or other celestial phenomena, making them invisible from Earth. Normally, black holes can create magnification effects due to their mass, but under certain conditions, a star might become invisible behind a black hole. Another hypothesis is based on the existence of blind spots in the observable universe, More intriguing is the idea that previously unknown phenomena might obscure stars. There might exist in the universe dark objects that we do not yet know because they do not emit or absorb light significantly. Such objects might consist of a form of matter previously unknown. Even large clouds of cosmic dust can obscure stars, but these usually move, making the stars visible again after a certain period. In the context of stars disappearing without a trace, the theory of advanced civilizations proposed by Nikolai Kardashev and the idea of the Dyson sphere by Freeman Dyson offer fascinating, albeit highly speculative, explanations. According to these theories, extremely advanced civilizations could build structures around stars to gather their energy, making the stars invisible to our observations. Finally, recent observations, such as those from the James Webb Space Telescope, are leading to a reconsideration of some of our astronomical knowledge. The discovery of ancient galaxies and supermassive black holes suggests that we may need to revise our theories on star formation and black holes. In conclusion, while some of the stars and objects that seem to disappear or mysteriously appear can be explained through known mechanisms or through objects and phenomena yet to be discovered, other observations remain a mystery, stimulating ongoing research and speculation in the field of astrophysics.